نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم افتح علينا حكمتك وانشر علينا من خزائن رحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. ربي زدنا علما نافعا وارزقنا طيبا رزقنا فهما واسعا. اللهم ربي يسر ولا تعسر. آمين آمين يا رب العالمين. So inshallah today we'll be listening to our department's final year project briefing from Assistant Professor Dr. Ungaran Rashid, the newly elected coordinator, final year project coordinator for the Department of Usul and Comparative Religion. So I hope everyone can be attentive and respectful during this briefing session, and please check to ensure that you have muted your microphone to avoid unwanted interruptions or distractions. At the end of the session, there will be a Q&A slot, so you may ask your questions by then or type it in the chat box. With that, I would like to invite Dr. Ungaran to continue with the session. فليتفضل مشكورا.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. For the, am I talking to myself? For this briefing, actually, I don't have to talk a lot because you know that basically FYP is a final year project that you have to first you have to make a proposal for FYP1, and then for FYP2 you have to write a full writing that maybe you already knew because you already took research methodology subject. Am I right? Yeah. But what I want to share with you, because so many students in the past, I mean for FYP, both either FYP1 or 2, especially for FYP2, when you meet your supervisor, you don't have even you don't have even an idea what you want to write. Yeah, it is better because as a coordinator of the FYP for now, I don't know your intention, or I don't know what topic you will bring to your supervisor. So I just choose a name and then send to one supervisor. It is ideally for me, I will know what is in your mind to write. So I will send you to the right person. Unfortunately, none of you send proposed topic or title. So finally, I have to send someone to any supervisor. Okay, it's okay for now because you already assigned to one supervisor. But once, well, when you want to meet your supervisor, you must have in your mind what topic. Okay, then you can discuss with your supervisor to develop the title for your writing. This is important to know for you when you have in your mind a topic to write. You have to connect two ideas together. What I mean here, for example, you want to write about gender issue. Let's say gender issue. Yeah. When you have a topic about gender issue, then you have to relate gender issue with other topic. For example, Quranic perspective in gender issue. Okay, or you want to do exegesis on the Quran, or you want to compare. That's up to you, but you have to relate. So your writing will not be too wide, because if you want to write only gender issue, then you will write one book, because you will write what is gender issue, and then where this happened, when this happened, who propose, people who cons, people who pro, you have to mention also. Then how to deal with gender issue. Then you have to write 300-400 page book. But your writing is only, I think maximum is 80, right? If I'm not mistaken, maximum is 80 pages. Then you have to narrow your idea. For example, gender issue in or in relation to the state law in Malaysia. So you will see the gender issue from the perspective of government in Malaysia. Then you can give one case study, or you can relate gender issue or Islamic view on gender issue. Islamic view on gender issue and its relation to the context of Malaysia. Then you can focus on gender issue in Malaysia, and then what Islamic view on that. Or you can compare biblical and Quranic view on gender issue, then analytical studies or comparative studies. From that, you will see gender issue in the Quran, and then gender issue in the Bible, or whatever religion you want to highlight. That's what I want to share. After you develop the topic, then you develop a title, like I mentioned just now. Islamic perspective on gender issue and its implementation in Malaysian law, for example. That is the title. Then you have to write the background. What is the background you want to write this issue? The background of the study, and then because you want to write this issue, what is the problem? You have to make a statement of problem. What do you see in gender issue in Malaysia, and something like that. You have to make a statement of problem, like 1 or 2 paragraphs. That's enough. And then after that, you have to develop research question. What you want to highlight in your writing? Like, for example, first question, what does gender or what is gender issue in Malaysia? Okay, and then what is Islamic perspective on gender issue? And then how to deal with gender issue in Malaysia. 3 questions is enough. Then after that, you have to see what is the objection of this research. Yeah, to examine or to analyze, yeah, or to compare. Yeah, that is the objection. And then after that, you have to see also, is there any writing previously on that issue? That is your literature review. Yeah, literature review, if I'm not mistaken, minimum is 20 books and or 30 books and articles. Yeah. When you write a literature review, you have to see, you have to review one article or one book, right? And then you have to explain whether this book or article helpful for your writing. Yeah? And also, if you when you see this book, what is the strength of this book? What is the weaknesses of this book? Then whether this book is helpful or not for your writing. And not only that, you have also to mention what is the difference between your writing or your research with that book or article. If everything is the same, then why do you have to write the same thing? Yeah? You have to highlight the difference. For example, this article talk about gender issue in United States, for example. My writing will focus on Malaysian context. So that is the difference, one of the differences. If there's no any difference, then why do you have to write the same topic, the same issue? That is useless. I can say useless because you will repeat something which is already researched by someone else, yeah? Or the previous researchers. You have to mention the difference between your writing and the existing articles or books. Yeah? And then you have to write justification of your writing. That is proposal. Yeah? That is proposal. Then for FYP2, you can put literature review in the same chapter, which is chapter 1, in the same chapter as a proposal, or you can make literature review in the second chapter. Then the rest of the chapter must answer your research question. Chapter 3, for example, must answer research question 1. Chapter 2 must answer research question 2. Chapter that's chapter 3, chapter 4, and chapter 5 must answer research question number 3, and then conclusion. But if you combine literature review and in one chapter, then chapter 2 is to answer research question 1. Chapter 3 to answer research question 2, and chapter 4 to answer research question 3, and then conclusion. Yeah, I think that's what I want to share. Make sure that you will develop with your supervisor the title. So your supervisor will not be confused about your writing or your proposal. Yeah? And also your supervisor will prepare to help you. Yeah? But it is better if you write something which is in accordance with the expertise of your supervisor. Yeah? For example, I'm not expertise in Quran and Sunnah, and then don't come with me with analytical studies from Quranic perspective or Hadith perspective. I can help you, but not with a maximum understanding. Yeah? But if you have one idea about Judaism, about Christianity, and then it's better to come to me. Don't come to Dr. Salam, for example, because his expertise in other field. Yeah? For tasawuf, maybe you can go to Dr. Salam. Any question or comment? Maybe Dr. Majdan wants to add something to the students.
No, doctor. I'm just listening to you. Okay, I'm benefiting from you, Prof.
Any question or comment? And for literature review, it is better if you take, especially for current issue, it is better for you to take the latest book. Latest means in 5 years. Yeah. Now it's 2024. So you can take book from 2019, 2020, 2021, 22, 23, 24, the latest. Yeah. It is okay to use old books, but that's for like for example, commentaries of the Quran. Yeah, because commentaries of the Quran or tafsir Quran, usually we use from many generations. Yeah, since the beginning of Islamic tradition to the current time. Yeah. For defiant teaching, then you have to use the latest books, even though you can use also ancient book or old books to compare. Yeah? Any question, comment?
Doctor, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay, for the literature review, can it be any language like English, Malay, and Arabic for our reference?
Yeah, you can use any books, but of course the explanation must be in English. Yeah? You can say this book is written in Malay, for example. Why you use Malay's book? Because you are focused on Malaysia. So that book is beneficial for your writing to see Malaysian context. Nurul Asikin, you put thumb. Do you have any questions? Okay. What else?
Everything is done, Doctor?
Basically, it's like that. Because the briefing for FYP, because later on you have to discuss with your supervisor. What I can do is only to refresh your understanding about research, about writing. For the rest of the writing, you have to discuss with your supervisor. Yeah, because when you know who your supervisor is, then as I mentioned earlier, you can develop a topic which is in accordance with your supervisor's expertise.
Okay, Doctor.
So it can be beneficial for both of you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Doctor, for the informative briefing. So now we are at the end of this meeting. So before ending, I would like to request all brothers and sisters to open your camera for a short photography session. So please switch on your cameras.
When you switch on your camera, then I can remember your face and name.
Badrul, please open your camera. Halil, Hilman, Fahmi.
What's the problem? You don't want to switch on your camera?
Adizul.
Alifa, are you still there?
Yes, Doctor.
Can you
Yes.
contact me after this?
All right. Will do.
Thank you.
Okay. On the count of 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more freestyle.
Freestyle. With freestyle.
1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Take care.
Okay, thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Dr. Garan. Thank you, Dr. Masdan.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Dr. Masdan. Thank you, Amar.